The Anker Fusion A1636 and A1637 are two great power bank and chargers that are made by Anker. Both of these give up to 30 watts of power, but the 1636 5000 milliamp hour only gives you 30 watts when it's plugged into the wall. But the bigger 1637 10,000 milliamp hour battery gives you 30 watts of power whether it's plugged into a wall or whether you're using it in power bank mode. What I like about both of these is they both have a built-in USB-C to USB-C cable, and they also have a USB-C port on the side of it, and there's also a button on it so you can see what the current amount of charge that's left on the power bank is. And then the trick that makes these a Fusion is you get the foldable prongs on the back as well, so you're able to use this as a charger plugged into the wall, and both of these have the prongs on the back of them. And what I really like about this is you can charge both the power bank and your device at the same time. Just note that you do get 30 watts of power on both of these when they're plugged into the wall, but the smaller one is going to drop to 22.5 watts of power whenever you're not using it plugged into a wall. One small con with both of these is if you use them plugged into a wall, the cord is going to be a little bit short to reach your device. So you might need to carry a separate USB-C cord with you if you want to use this as a wall charger for your devices. You can charge both of these either with the USB-C cord, the USB port on the side, or with the fold-up prongs on the back. If you compare both of them side by side, they are pretty close in size, although you will notice that the 10,000 milliamp hour one is a little bit taller. It's also a little bit thicker. It weighs a little bit more, but the weight difference is pretty negligible in the real world. So overall, I really like using both of these because they both give you the ability to recharge the power bank without having to carry a separate charger. But if I could only choose one, I would choose the 1637 because it does give you 10,000 milliamps of battery, which is going to be useful if you want to charge your phone several times, or this is going to get you really close to charging an iPad or a tablet once. This is slightly smaller than most of the iPad batteries though, but it's still going to be a great option to charge an iPad, or it'll also work really well on a MacBook Air because of the 30 watts of power, but this will do better on the computer, especially if you're using it when plugged into a wall and not using it as a power bank. The only way I would choose to buy the smaller Anker 1636 as if you absolutely want the smallest possible option. Also, the 1636 is typically about $35 and the 1637 is typically about $45. So this one's just a little bit more expensive, but it's going to give you double the amount of battery capacity, and it's going to give you 30 watts of power whether you're using it on the wall or if you're using it as a power bank. If you're interested in buying either of these, I do have links in the description below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming content.